At the beginning of 2024, I faced a decision. Should I become a freelance copywriter or should I get into the business funding space? I chose funding, and in less than a year, I've crossed 136,000 in revenue. In this video, I'm breaking down how I landed my first client, how I made $50,000 in the first 4 months of me running this business, and the 5 biggest lessons that helped me hit 6 figures. If you're starting a business, these lessons could save you months, if not years, of trial and error. So here's the backstory. In the beginning of this year, 2024, I was at a crossroads. I was trying to figure out which path I should take as far as which business I should focus on. After looking at the market size, the growth potential, and all the skills and knowledge that I've already developed over the years, I knew funding was the right path for me. The first thing I did was focus on landing my first client. I reached out to my personal network and secured my first client through warm outreach. All right, so just reaching out to people that I already knew. And that win gave me a lot of momentum, but I knew I couldn't do it alone. So I found a mentor with proven results, and not just for himself, but also for those that he coached. So I followed their advice to a T, used all the resources they provided, and I was able to reach 50,000 in revenue within the first 4 months of my funding company. The first 50K came from staying laser focused on outreach, and then I created a simple, repeatable process for onboarding clients. And the biggest thing is I didn't worry about perfection. I just focused on taking action every single day. To scale, I reinvested back into the business. I documented my systems, started improving my sales process, and began experimenting with other advertising methods to get more qualified leads. That's how I crossed $136,000 so far this year. So here are the 5 lessons that I learned. Lesson number 1 is that if you're starting a business, your number 1 focus is getting your first customer. When you're starting a business, nothing else matters until you get that first customer. Do whatever it takes to land that first deal. The experience you gain will teach you so much for all the future clients that you take on. And if you deliver great results, that customer will refer you to others, which will make that next deal way easier. Lesson 2 is make sure that you document your systems and processes from day one. From day one, I started documenting everything that I did. How I handled outreach, how I onboarded clients, how I closed deals, how I fulfilled on those deals, everything. These systems allowed me to train others and handle a larger volume of clients without losing quality. Eventually, I created written and video training that allowed me to train my team on how to do what I do, so that way I can step away from the business. And the better those systems are, the more money you can make because you're able to handle more customers. Lesson 3, solve big problems if you want to make big money. At the end of the day, making money is just math. It's way easier to make 6 figures selling something for $1,000 to $10,000 than it is to make 6 figures selling something for only $200. If you want to make 6 figures so you make $10,000 per sale, you only got to sell 10. If you sell something for $200, you got to sell 500 of those to be able to make the same amount of money. The marketplace pays you for the level of problems that you solve. They don't care about how hard you work. It's all about how big of a solution can you provide to someone, and what does that solution do for that person. So if you solve big problems, you'll make big money. If you solve small problems, you'll make small money. Lesson 4 is that great reviews make sales so much easier. Every great review is like a salesperson working for you 24/7. From day one, I focus on stacking positive reviews. And the more positive reviews that I stack up, the easier the next sale is. Because the only difference or the only gap between someone that has the problem that you can solve buying your thing is just trust. And so if you can show that you have credibility and they can trust you faster because you've already delivered on what you said that you were going to do for so many other people, the trust will be a lot faster, and therefore they'll end up starting with you a lot faster. Lesson 5 is build a business around an evergreen problem. At the end of the day, money follows solutions to other people's problems. The key is becoming great at solving problems that will always exist. In my industry, businesses will always need money to continue to grow and scale. Other evergreen examples include housing, right? If you're in the real estate business, people will always need a place to live. Or technology in a fast-moving world. Every single year, things are advancing when it comes to technology. That's an industry that will always have problems for you to solve in exchange for money. Build a business around something that's always in demand, is not a commodity, and has great profit margins. That's the key. If I can go from 0 to 6 figures in under a year, so can you. And now that we've crushed this goal, we're shooting for 8 figures. Because I'm like, if we can go from 0 to 6 in a year, we should be able to go from 6 to 8. It's just a matter of increasing the level of customers that we can provide value to. And that is based on the systems that you have in your business, your marketing, and just making sure that everything's running smoothly as you scale. The key is starting, staying consistent, and solving problems for a large group of people at a very high level. Let me know in the comment section below, what is the biggest challenge you guys are facing in your business right now? Or if you're a new business owner, you're just starting out, what is something that you need help with? If you're ready to secure funding and scale your business, click the link in the description to book a call with my team, and let's get you to your first 6 figures and beyond. With that being said, my name is Jalil Nash. I'm the founder of JSN Funding Solutions, where we help small businesses secure funding to start and grow their business. And I hope you guys got value from this video. I'll see you in the next.